So here's another Dinky repair. It's a Viscount, made in England mechanical. And here you can see this tip of this wing is cracked off. Now you can't just fill it up, it won't work. So we're going to make a template. Going to straighten this out with the flat nose pliers here so that it's straight again, which is very important. And we keep doing that till we get a pretty good thing, and we're going to grind it down here on this side. And what we're going to do is take one that has a good wing on it, this one here, there we go, and we're going to make a template. There's a little bit of paper here. I'm going to scratch it out on this tin surface and make two pieces of it, cut them out and put them on here. So that's how we're starting. So I'll make the two pieces right now. I'll scratch them out, cut them out with the scissors. So I just cut these out with the scissors, took all of 3 minutes. And now they're going to be applied here on each side of this wing here, like this. Right, so now I got to solder on that little bar down on each side, a little wire, and try to get these to fit on like this, or maybe solder the back so that it's pressed in there and it fits over top like that. Yeah, so I ground off the two lines here, and now I'm going to solder these two ends together, the back ends here, right, and then fit it. I'm going to make it for sure it fits first and shape it. So there we go. So I'll just sand these a bit and solder it. So I just sanded off the edges and soldered the end, as you can see, and it's open on this side. But what you can do then is put it down, can you see that, over your plane wing, and you nearly got a fit here, and then we're going to run the wires up afterwards. So all I got to do is squeeze in here a bit, solder and fill. So there you go, and a little bit of filing. So there you go, you're already getting your tail wing back. Alright, so it's not very hard. You know, I do a little adjusting here, a little tapping on this to close it in. Can you see that? Yeah. Very lightly. As you can see, it's beginning to really fit. I can even clamp it here and solder it on this side a little. And it's going to look great. And I've got to put wires up here. Well, most likely epoxied on the end. Okay, I just got to shape it a little. And there you go, you're getting your plane wing. Yeah, so I've taken off the little point on the end that was there, right, that was running up, or let me get me something to point it at, there, that was running up here. I've taken it off because I'm going to fill this piece in. And now I'm going to grind a little bit of this off till it's back to the edge of the original. So I've taken these little points off, so I'm going to just fill that end in and grind it out. So as you can see, it's getting more and more to the right shape. Okay. Okay, so I've shaped it a bit more. Now it's really close, even here it's really close. So I'm going to put the wires up here that you can see on this plane here, the original. See the wire there? The little line up the thing for the basically rudder or foil on the back. So I must put a wire up here on this one. And I'll put the wire up on each side, solder it on, and then epoxy this on and leave it dry for 24 hours. So there you go, broken wing, good wing. So there it is. It has the wire on it, as you can see, both sides. Just little wire soldered on and then cut off. A little bit of cleaning up. And now it will fit over this wing here. And when I tap it down with a little bit of epoxy in that, that'll be it. And it just needs a little shaping and it'll be very like the original. Okay. I'm mixing the black and white J&B weld 50-50. There you go. There's a little bit more black in there just by accident. Mix it and put it on the wing and push the wing on. There's the mix. Right. We'll just spread that on this wing here. You don't have to save it because you're going to wipe off any excess. Right. So spread it on really heavy. Make sure you can see that. There you go. Spreading it on. You want it to kind of come out the edges and pour out. You wipe it afterwards. And now we're going to push the wing on. Make sure I get it the right way. There it's down, and now it needs a little tap forward. There's a little opening here on the solder, but that doesn't matter. Right? We'll stick some in there. Make sure it bonds well. In the crack there, a little bit of a edge there. We're going to try to get it quite close to finished. Oh, lovely, right? We'll bring it right up in here. I may clamp the front here to make sure it doesn't open up. So here it is, and I've clamped it and cleaned it a bit, not too much. I might have to sand that and refill it a bit, but we're going to leave that dry for 24 hours and it should be ready for filing. So you want to take a needle file and clean up all the epoxy here, little bit by little bit, you know. Don't rush it. You can even put on some music and do it, you know, until you get this really, really perfect. See how that's shaping up now? I got these set of needle files here. Yeah, so I'm just finishing up, cleaning up the tip of this plane very lightly. Now that's looking really good. You know, light little sand, and then, you know, if you want to make sure it's kind of really good, put undercoat, gray undercoat on it, and take another look. But as you can see, that plane looks like it was all, that fin looks like it was always there. And turned out to be a really nice job. That's the way I do it, so. I mean, there's many variations on how you can do it, but you know, this isn't going to fall off or crack off again, so that's the answer to your problems. You know, I spray some of these silver just for the fun of it, because they look really good. And there you go. I don't need to show you the spraying really. All I want to do is show you the actual repair of the tail. Best way to find out how it looks. Don't do a shiny, do a flat. And there you can see there's a little bit of cleaning up here just in a little corner. You know, so there's a little bit of cleaning, but there isn't much. And on the other side there's a little bit as well. See, there's a little dips in here a bit. Got to clean that up. But, you know, another bit of filing, another bit of cleaning. So basically you get the idea of how it's done.